Anthony Giddens' Modernity and Self-Identity. In our fast-changing world, it is hard not to notice how our identities and sense of self are constantly influenced by what is happening around us. Anthony Giddens, a prominent sociologist, explored these ideas in his work Modernity and Self-Identity. His ideas help us understand how modern life shapes who we are, how we see ourselves, and how we interact with others. Giddens believed that modernity, or the modern world we live in today, is different from any other time in history. With advancements in technology, the rise of global communication, and an increasingly interconnected world, people have more freedom to explore and create their identities than ever before. However, this freedom comes with challenges. While we have opportunities to choose our paths, the constant change and uncertainty of modern life make it harder to feel secure in who we are. One of Giddens' key ideas is that self-identity is no longer something given to us by birth or tradition. In earlier times, people often lived lives similar to their parents and communities, with roles and responsibilities clearly defined by their culture or religion. For example, if someone was born into a farming family, they would likely become a farmer, and their identity was closely tied to that role. In modern times, however, people are free to make their own choices, from where they live to what they do for a living, whom they marry, or even how they present themselves to the world. Giddens explained that self-identity today is a reflexive project. This means that individuals constantly think about and work on their identities. Every decision we make, from the clothes we wear to the opinions we share, reflects who we are and who we want to be. Social media, for instance, is a modern example of this process. Many people curate their online profiles, sharing photos, thoughts, and achievements to project a certain image of themselves to the world. However, this freedom to shape our identities does not mean it is easy. Giddens noted that the fast pace of modern life can make people feel lost or unsure about their place in the world. In traditional societies, there were clear rules and shared beliefs that helped guide people. Today, with fewer fixed traditions and more choices, individuals must navigate life's complexities on their own. This can lead to anxiety or what Giddens called existential questions about meaning and purpose. Another important aspect of Giddens' work is how modernity creates what he called disembedded systems. These are systems that are no longer tied to specific places or communities. For example, in the past, people might have banked at a local institution where they knew the banker personally. Today, banking is often done online, and the connection between the individual and the system feels impersonal. While this makes life more convenient, it can also make us feel disconnected. Giddens also explored how globalization impacts self-identity. As the world becomes more interconnected, people are exposed to different cultures, ideas, and ways of life. This exposure can be enriching, but it can also create confusion. For instance, someone might grow up in one cultural tradition but adopt ideas from another, leading to a mix of influences that shape their identity. While this diversity can be a source of creativity and innovation, it also requires individuals to constantly negotiate who they are in a globalized world. A critical part of modern self-identity, according to Giddens, is trust. With so many choices and uncertainties, people need to trust the systems and institutions they rely on, from healthcare to education to technology. Without trust, life would feel chaotic. At the same time, people must also trust themselves, their decisions, and their ability to adapt to change. Despite these challenges, Giddens emphasized that modernity offers incredible opportunities for personal growth and self-expression. People can explore their passions, form meaningful relationships, and engage with diverse communities. The process of building self-identity is ongoing, and while it requires effort, it also allows individuals to create lives that reflect their values and aspirations. To sum up, Giddens' ideas about modernity and self-identity show us that living in a fast-paced, ever-changing world is both exciting and challenging. The freedom to shape our identities comes with the responsibility of navigating uncertainty and finding meaning in our choices. By understanding these dynamics, we can better appreciate how modern life influences who we are and how we connect with others. If you enjoyed this explanation and found it helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more insights into sociology and modern life. Thank you for watching.